Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this
in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players. You're hearing the sound of leather on willow. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. 6 more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Drilled that one away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Over. India, 24 for none.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect, and the outfield did the rest.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Misses everything. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Wow, that's missed a lot. Timed that perfectly.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Might look to go big again here.
Nearly gets the edge. Visa with a great delivery there. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Namibia with a massive shout. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Kishan in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
Straight to the fielder. Ah, fantastic catch. Super catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Going with spin now. Out. That's a special catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
For India.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be four.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Bang, bowled. Just stunning bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Got that away nicely.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
Fills their boots first ball. Didn't need a second look. Takes a 6.
And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need...
This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
There's a chance if it hits. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Can't get that outside the ring field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. End of the over, 4 off it. India 111 for 7.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Visa has been going really well here, comes back on from the stadium end. It sounded good, it sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Yadav has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Brilliant shot there.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yadav is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Going with pace now. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Crunched over the onside. Oh, the batter holds the pose as the ball sails. I reckon 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Barely seemed to hit that. Brilliant shot, got it up and over, all the way for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
.23 runs added in that over. India are 145 for 7.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Fitzpatrick, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the stadium end.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Wow, that's missed the lot. Doesn't beat the infield.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India are 152 for 7.
Lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100 comes up. That was a really well-timed shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Good pick up, big chance. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Ten runs added in that over. India are 162 for 8. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the stadium end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Beats the field with a great shot.
That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Straight to the fielder. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Perfectly timed. And gone. Brilliant catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Nine down now. The bowlers have nearly completed the job. The openers out in the field will be getting themselves ready for batting. It shouldn't be long before this innings ends.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's just a textbook six. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India, 203 for 9. Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. No. Terrible shot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Drilled that one away. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. Consecutive sixes. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Needs to be on target. Namibia managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Wow, power off the front foot goes all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Get the fielders into the crowd. 2 on the trot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Huge edge. And caught. That's just superb. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score.
Here we go. First ball.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Was quick onto that in the infield. Five runs added in the over. Namibia are 5 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. That's their best ball, top shelf.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
3 down in the second innings, and it seems like they've stalled out here in the chase. They need to start looking at rotating the strike more at the least.
And crunch down the wicket. Oh no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's the over. Namibia 20 for 3. Sing from the stadium end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Gone, knocked him over, just too much pace there.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, amazing delivery. India with a strong appeal. That should be given. What a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, wings. Pandya, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Huge edge.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. It's been a great bowling display so far. It'd be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Singh with a huge appeal. India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps. A review lost, the decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
Gibson looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. End of the over, one from it. Namibia, a 36 for 5. Patel, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Goes over the top with that shot. Two runs coming from that over. Namibia, a 38 for 5.
Working the occasional singles, the odd boundary, but they just have to find something and gather momentum to get into this match.
Pandya has been going really well here. Comes back on from the stadium end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Pandya, too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nearly gets the edge. Pandya with a great delivery there. Straight to the fielder. Edge, amazing delivery. Pandya will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Patel from the pavilion end. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Patel straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Misses everything. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. Namibia are 47 for 6.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Edged, what a ball! Was quick onto that in the infield. Great commitment. Wow, that's missed the lot. Edge, but it drops safely. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged it. Patel with a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
back to the pavilion, but a good contribution for the team today. That's been a nice knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Patel finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Going with spin now. Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Chakravarti has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Got that away nicely.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on.
Well, you can't direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Some aggressive shots would be ideal at the moment.
Chance. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Three added in that over. Namibia a 62 for 8. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. The bowler looks really confident. Cuts that off well in the infield. Four runs added in that over. Namibia a 66 for 8. Chakravarti from the stadium end. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Chance to run 2. Incredible, what a grab. And out, what a great catch, diving away and plucked it with one hand.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. With the completion of that fine over, the batters are going to have to take some risks from here on in.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
That's a confident appeal. Siraj coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Chance. Gone. Great catch. Safe pair of hands to get the win.
India get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.